Welcome back. Our next guest on the Teledeck booth at NAB 2014 is Kerry Duffy from Tiffen Filters.
Hi Dan.
Now, it's been a long show. It's day 3. I'm probably looking like I need a bit of diffusion now. I mean, I think I would benefit from a nice Tiffen filter on there. Are you 4K ready?
Oh, we're more than 4K ready. Bring it on. In this wonderful rush to increase resolution, diffusion is king.
Yeah, so talk about this. So look, we now have super sharp cameras resolving 4K images, 6K images, 8K images even. What?
I don't know if the cameras are super sharp, the lenses are super sharp, I know that, and modern technology and modern coatings only make glass one way, sharper and sharper and sharper. Better transmission, sensors get bigger, have more line resolution within them. But all of that information is fantastic for certain sort of things you may want to shoot. But I doubt there's certain A-listers, or I doubt there's many anchor people.
or even cameramen who happen to do the odd spot of
exactly,
vlogging.
Who want to be sort of 4K ready in here, regardless of age of skin. And for us, that's reaping the rewards. We probably make the largest line of diffusion filters out there from any manufacturer. We've designed some new filters. I've got them going out on features at the moment, but they're also being used on all sorts of productions.
What do they do in a general, for those people who might not understand at all why they want to diffuse a 4K image or any image, HD image? You know, why diffuse it?
Well, if you specifically talk about 4K or 2K, for example, I mean, there's only at only certain points, say from a screen, can you see 4K, and when you do, it's very sharp, it's very hard. It is not natural. We don't resolve our eyes. Our eyes are looking at so many things all the time, taking in different data, that not everything is pin sharp. And not only necessarily pin sharp, it's smooth, it's natural, it's organic, and electronic signals aren't organic. So diffusion filters can cut down the resolution of the information, they can cut down the contrast, they can spread the halation and light, just like that.
And you've done some tests. There's a little test video which we want to queue
up
and
play. We're showing on the stand that we've shot 4K complete work post flow, DCPs we've made available, UHDs available. There's lots of different 4K formats to play in.
And these are comparison tests?
Yeah, they're a comparison test of a split screen. One side of the screen remains without, and the other side of the screen, here we go. This is just the, there's a little bit of audio over this, and it's sort of, I laid out with the DP who I shot it with. It was designed by Stephen Poster, the government of the, president of Local 600 here in the US, and we designed it with him, had it shot in the UK, and it shows all of our diffusers. Those are all the trademark names, and we've split them into sort of indexing so you can see where you're heading, because people sometimes get confused with the type of diffusers.
You probably can't get too good an idea on the live stream of the differences here, but if people want to see the full test, are they going to be able to watch it somewhere?
Yeah, we're making TIFFs and MXF files available on the website shortly after NAB, which we're working on at the moment, and we're trying to get this footage into rental houses and dealers so they can show it to customers, because I can talk, or anybody can talk all they like about filters, but diffusion specifically, you need to see it, because it's like a palette of paints. You know, which paints do you prefer to use, even types? Do you prefer watercolors or do you prefer oil paints? And that's what really diffusers are. They're just an extension of your creative palette in the lens.
And people have been using diffusion for almost as long as there's been cinematography.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Been using filters as long as there's cinematography. I mean, we had a show here in Vegas earlier in the year, wedding and portraits, and one of our strap lines now is, this is Photoshop at the end of your lens, because you're rendering quicker. If you know what the filter does, then you know what you're going to get out of it, so you know where you're pushing it, and so that's helping you, rather than spending all of the time in post trying to render and create the look with it.
Now we're all about real world shooting and news and documentary shooting. What scenarios do you think people shooting an interview, for instance, should be using a filter in?
Well, shouldn't you? Yes. there could be a reason for doing it, and generally there are reasons for doing it. Obviously lighting gets to play something with that, but like I said at the beginning, even doing anchoring or going out on news reporting, 4K is a really hard image, and the lenses are very sharp, fast and sharp and hard. And the test we shot was on young skin. We didn't go for older skins. We've shown what it can do on a young skin, and it just cleans things out, makes people look more beautiful.
Okay, well on that note, I'd like to say thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you for
having us. If people want to know more, they want to see the comparison tests.
Yeah, to Tiffen website, we'll have the tests up shortly.
Is that Tiffen.com?
It's Tiffen.com, and we've just started, finally, a Vimeo channel, and we've got to work away. This is the other problem, just very quickly, with putting stuff on the web, is people think they can see everything on the web, but when it's 4K... Of
course they can't. Of course they can't.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll be back after a very short break with Lance from Rig Wheels.